go to. Just wanted to share a little story. So when I was in the lockdown, it was a bit of a crazy story actually. It was in 2020, and it was just before the lockdown was happening, and it was all kind of on the news a little bit. You could kind of see it was, everyone was talking about it a little bit. That was watching the news anyway. I just heard about it because I don't watch the news. I saw and heard about it that people were like thinking it was going to come. Anyway, I flew to Wim Hof's house. So I was in Switzerland at the time. This was like 5 years ago now, and I was going through a very dark time as well. We were living with some people that were giving me it was quite a struggle. Anyway, I was doing my practices. I went to Amsterdam, flew there from Geneva, from Switzerland, and I went to this 2-day advanced workshop, my course that I was doing with Wim Hof, and it was very synchronistic. I had this German friend that helped me out with the taxi. I didn't know where I was when I got off the train. It was 2 hours to Wim Hof's house from Amsterdam in northeast of Holland, the Netherlands, and met some incredible people. Maritz, Gus, my Bristol friend, Yati from Costa Rica and Bulgaria. Met some incredible people, and it was such an amazing experience. I didn't realise I was actually going to his house. Stayed at this little hotel, like half an hour bike ride from Wim Hof's house, this hotel. And we all rented some bikes, classic in Netherlands, and then went through the forest and the countryside to Wim Hof's house. And it was just surreal. It was so authentic, such pure, just good energy from everyone that was there that I met from all over the world. You had doctors, scientists, athletes, all sorts of people. And I was like the youngest one there. It was quite funny. Everyone was like mid-30s, 40s, and even 50s. But there was such an incredible group. It was 50 people over 2 days, and Wim Hof, you've probably seen some stories, he had like a big greenhouse with all of these plants, lots of instruments and drums, and he had these Labrador running around and we didn't even know he was going to be there, because everyone thinks when you do the course you're going to have him there always teaching you, but actually it wasn't the case. He's really busy, he's doing all sorts of stuff, but because it was his house, he did actually appear and he was there. And then he came in and was like, the pharmaceutical companies, we're going to tear them down, blah, blah, the science is here, boo, 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 like proper hyping us up and giving us his authentic self, and just being pure and the wild and loving person that he is, which is just so inspiring. And he was just so real, and it was amazing. And then he got into his big, like massive jacuzzi ice tub that he had already with ice in the morning, and then he just was in there for like 10 minutes when we was doing our little prep with the coaching that we was doing for our Wim Hof method course for being an instructor. And then he was on the drums, and we were all going in as we had partners with who we were practicing, coaching, and being the student. And it was so powerful. He just had these presents there on the drums, and he wasn't supposed to. Coming down heavy on the rain here. He wasn't supposed to be there, It was just all like, this is it. This is his space. This is the Wim Hof experience and style and energy that he brought to our experience. It was so fun and playful, and it was just incredible. Very profound healing with the group, because we was a group of 50 all laying down doing breathwork for over an hour and a half, I think maybe 2 hours at one point, and I had lots of revelations, releasing a lot of stored, stuck emotions and just like things that I was going through mentally at the time, and just brought me so much love, joy and connection with myself, and just remembering how powerful the breath is and the cold and the mindset all combined. It was so powerful. And then I flew back to Geneva 5 days after coming back to Switzerland, where I was in Verbier, a little ski resort town in the mountains where I was living for 5 years. Strangely enough, on Friday the 13th, can't make this story up, I got really ill after 5 days of being back. And obviously everyone's there, talking about the virus and blah, 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 blah. And maybe I picked something up at the airport because there's a lot of people obviously there. And I was laying in bed and I was like, what if the power that created the body has the ability to heal the body? And I couldn't get out of bed. I was really ill. I was having hot and cold shivers. Couldn't sleep properly. Very, very sick and ill. And I just lay there and I thought, amazing. I have all the science, I have all the experience now, just coming back from Wim Hof's house and all that amazing experience with everyone. I said, what a perfect opportunity to really go deep with this method and just lay in bed and go super, super deep and tell myself I am healing myself, I am powerful, I am healing myself, I have the power and ability to heal myself. And I just kept repeating that mantra, and I'd done 5 rounds of the breath, deep, really going into it, giving it all I've got, because obviously I want to heal and I'm in a bad way and I'm not eating, I need energy, I need to heal, I need to get out of bed. And I've done 5 rounds in the morning, 5 rounds in the evening. I've done the same the next day for 2 days. And the 3rd day I woke up out of bed. All I had was a ginger and lemon tea that my friend just brought me when I was in bed because I couldn't get out of bed. And on the 3rd day, I walked out of bed and I felt good. I'm not going to say I felt absolutely fine. Of course, I was still recovering a little bit, but I literally healed myself. And that experience changed me a lot with my paradigm, with my belief and my limited belief system of what we've been told, going to the doctor and always known that the doctor knows what they know what to do, and always someone in a white coat. And it really gave me an insight to how powerful we really are as humans. And that's why I want to share this journey, share the healing, share in the breath and the ice baths and the mindset in any way possible that I can, because the amount of suicide rates that's going on, especially in men and all around the world, and everyone, being disconnected from nature and, very connected to devices and electronical, things, and it's actually disconnect us from the source of our nature, which is us. We are nature, and that's why we've all got all these problems, as Wim Hof talks about in all the podcasts and all of his story with his wife committing suicide and being mentally ill. That's why he's gone on that journey as well. And I've had friends commit suicide as well, and I just feel like this is what I want to share, and I just really feel like I need to share this story. And I truly believe that I healed myself from the big COVID-19 virus, because I healed myself, and I definitely had a virus, and I'm not sure if it was 100% the COVID because I didn't get checked. I didn't get any tests until like months and months later when I got something again. But I truly believe that I had some sort of virus, whether it was or wasn't the actual one that was being spoken about on TV. I know that I healed myself, and it's actually a story that I've been really wanting to tell the world for a long time in the last couple of years, and I haven't had the strength to and just the confidence to talk about it because of what other people are thinking and all that. And I just said enough's enough. So the world's got to know about this and my story, and knowing that it's just someone else that's able to heal themselves without a vaccine, without any pharmaceutical drugs or anything. And I just really needed to get it out. It's been a few years, but here we are. And I truly believe that we are much, much more powerful than we've been told at school. And this thing that looks so simple, just breathing and having a cold shower, going into the cold or a cold ice bath, does wonders and incredible things for your body and for your mind, which is essentially nature, breath, the air, trees. Our breath is the most important thing that we have before food, before water. Our breath is all we have, actually. That is the life force that we have that keeps us alive. It's not water, it's not food. Yes, they're the things that come after the breath, but the breath is the number one. And it's so plain and so simple, but yet the most effective and powerful thing that I've witnessed and experienced on my journey of healing and well-being and health and mental health. I just really wanted to share that, just on my juices as well, because it also helps a lot with the breathwork. Bit strong. I just really wanted to share that. And if you have any questions on how I dealt with that, also I just wanted to share, everyone was telling me to wear a mask and put something over my face to stop me breathing, essentially stopping me breathing, which is the prime thing that actually healed me and got me out of bed when I did have a virus. So that's the level of mental struggles and discomfort that I had to go through and suffering mentally, with everyone having a mask, telling me I got to wear a mask, TV, news, everything. And there's me healing myself with my breath, and they're telling me to put a mask on my face. So it kind of says it all for what I just said. And that's why I think it took a while for me to actually do this video and share it, because of everyone's opinions and what they'd say and whatever. But that's also a mental limiting belief, that what I just said, always worrying about what other people think. And naturally we do, because we live in communities and we want to be accepted by our social friends and family. But ultimately, is it serving us those thoughts of always worrying about what other people think? Maybe it isn't. And that's what comes with meditation and the journey of knowing oneself. And just want to share that. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, drop a comment, ask me any questions. I'll reply to every comment. And all's coming soon.